Now we will start with science. We are still in lesson 2. What skills do scientists use? We will complete this lesson today. Now let's make a revise for this lesson for yesterday's work. Yesterday we said that we have the objective. I will know how use process skills such as observation, prediction, and measurement. So we are going to take three main words in the lesson. We said observation is to take information, data about something. Prediction is to think about something will happen in the future. And measurement to size, to make size for something, to take the heat, the length, the width for something by using tools especially. Now also we talked about infer. Infer is to guess, to make a result, conclusion about something based on your information, data. Now we talked also about here that science skills, for sure the scientists need skills to complete their work. What can they use? Science use process skills to learn about objects, places, or events. Observation is a process skill, so they use their observation first to take information, data. When you use your 5 senses to find out about something, so to observe is what? To make observation, to use what? Your 5 senses. What are they? Sight, to see, hearing, to hear, touch, to touch by your hands, taste, to taste something, and smell by your nose. So also science should use what? Tools to make observation. Like what? To use tools for measuring the wind speed, for rain, for pressure, anything we learned about before a few weeks. These are tools. So like satellite, yesterday I sent you a picture for a satellite which take pictures from the space for earth weather, for example. It will send pictures to the earth to tell what will happen in the coming days for the weather. For example, we said yesterday we saw, for example, by this picture from the space by satellite, a hurricane is coming to any place here in the earth. Now this is what we talked about yesterday. Let's start to complete our lesson for today. Today we are going to learn about estimate and measure. Estimate, it means what? To make what here? They said a careful guess. Careful what? Guess. And you will think about something without measuring. Without what? Measuring. Let's start read. Scientists sometimes estimate when they make observations. What does that mean? It means they use their opinions or thinking about something without measuring that, without using tools, only with observations. How? To estimate means to make a careful guess. Again, it's to think, to give your opinion about something without using measuring or using tools. A scientist standing on the pier in the picture might feel the wind pushing hard against his body. What's the meaning of pier? Remember this word in our vocabulary in English? This is the pier. This is a place to walk by the beach. Okay, so imagine that there is someone or scientist standing here, and there is a strong wind pushing against him. What does that mean? It means that these winds are very strong. Maybe it's a storm. So this is also like an estimate. He made estimate, so he thinks this will bring a storm, or it's very strong. Now we will complete. He might estimate that the wind is blowing about 70 or 80 kilometers per hour. So without using tools, he said what? The scientist, he estimated, he thinks that the wind is blowing about 70 or 80 kilometers per hour. So again, he didn't use any tool to measure that. He thought about that by himself. He made guess. Okay, this is the meaning of estimate. Now, to find the exact wind speed, now we have a different thing here, exact. This is the opposite of estimate. Here, estimate is using your ideas, your guess about something, thinking. So he said here the scientist 70 or 80. It's not exact per hour. Here, exact, you will measure. It means you will measure. You will use tools for that. To find the exact wind speed, the scientist would make a measurement. Again, he will use what? Measurement. It is the opposite of estimate. So, a measurement is a number that tells how much or how many. So it should be exact with using numbers. It should be, again, exact numbers, not estimating. So scientists often use tools to measure. What did we say before, little? To measure, it means to use tools. To estimate, to guess without using tools. It's the opposite. And anemometer is a tool that can measure the speed of the wind. So if you want exact number for the speed of the wind, you will use a tool which is anemometer, which will give you exact number for the wind speed. Okay, it's the opposite of estimate. Now, the question here said, suppose the pair in the picture, this again the pair, this bath, this way by the beach. I sent you a picture for it last week in English for notebook vocabs. Is 20 feet high. Is what high for 20 feet? It means from here to here is 20 feet heat. Okay, this is the heat. So, explain how you could use this information to estimate the heat of the waves. Where are the waves? These are the waves, which are pushing against the pair. Okay, so if I know that the heat of the pair is 20 feet, do you think this will help me to know the heat of the waves also? Yes, you can look at the waves. They are pushing against the pier. Maybe they are very close or near to the same heat of the pier. So by that I can know that the heat of the waves is near or the same like the heat of the pier, because see, they are pushing against the pier for the same heat. Maybe they are also about 20 feet. Okay, now page 305, we'll complete the lesson. Now our new idea here is about infer and predicate. Before we said that the meaning of infer to give result, conclusion about something. After you took observation and you learned about this thing, you will make now your result, conclusion, what you are going to do. This is the meaning of infer. And predicate. Predicate, it means to give your also conclusion, results about something, but where? In the future. This should be a statement, something true. This for future. Okay, now some data and observations are facts. Are what? Facts. Yeah, something true. It means something true or a statement which happen every day with us. For example, the statement, the wave crashed into the pair. The wave, this is the pair, the wave crashed to hit what? The pair. This is a statement. Yeah, something. This is a fact, something true, because every day the waves can crash or hit or push against the pair or the beach. So this is a statement, a fact. Now, so is what? A fact. You can use facts to infer. So again, infer is related to facts. Okay, something true happens with us every day. So, or draw a conclusion. As I told you, infer, it means to draw a conclusion or result about your observations. Scientists infer what they think is happening based on what they observe or based on prior knowledge. So, to make infer, they should be what? Based on what they observe. What did they learn? What did they see? Something true. Based on prior knowledge. Prior knowledge, it means what you learned about something before. Okay? Not now, not in the future. You made your knowledge before, like by taking data or information about this thing. So now you are ready to give your infer about this thing, which means true things, true facts. Now, for example, a scientist observing the waves in the picture might infer that a hurricane is coming on shore. Shore, it means like a beach. So the scientist, because he is looking at the waves that pushing against and crashed on the pier in very strong way and high. So what did he say? He made his knowledge before observations based on prior knowledge. Then he said, because of that, that means there is maybe a hurricane is coming to the shore. See the meaning of infer? Based on prior knowledge. Now, what about here? Observations also can help you to predict. Now we have the other word, predict. Do you think it's the same like infer? No. It's like different from this. How? When you predict, you will tell what you think will happen in the future. So infer, something will happen after you made your what? Conclusion about something. After you made prior knowledge, data, information, now you will tell your conclusion about that result. But to predict, you will say what will happen in the future. So, for example, a scientist might predict that the waves will get bigger as the hurricane gets closer to the shore. Did the hurricane came to the shore? Come? No. Till now, it's not there. But what did they say? Maybe in the future, after one day, because it is coming, the hurricane, what will happen? Gets closer to shore with what? Big waves. So they are predicting in the future, not now. They are thinking about that thing which will happen in the future. This is the meaning of infer and predict. Now the question of this page, number 3, what is another prediction you could make based on your observation of this picture? Okay, let's go back to the picture. I should look at what I have. I have a pier, this way of walking by the beach shore, the waves which are crushing and pushing against the pier, they are very strong, and this flag, I have a flag. Okay, this flag should be moving, yeah, blowing also because of the wind, strong wind. Now, what about this tool? It is anemometer, the wind speed tool to measure wind speed. So if I can see this tool, this will tell me that what? That I will learn about the wind direction. So if the wind is strong and blowing here to this side, what will happen to the flag? What do you think? It will stay standing like this or moving, blowing? Yes, it will start to wave and blow and move. So this is what can I predict about this picture. This is our lesson for today. Thank you, and try to memorize the meaning of infer and predict in this page. Thank you so much.